second here. Are you able to lift that other one? Pretty heavy.
It takes 5 minutes to get it started, but I barely noticed the trail right there.
Remnants of an old dock. You want to get in there, there's full of nails sticking up. Crystal clear water, eh? Not a sound either. Just absolutely still and quiet. Not a cloud in the sky, not a breeze. You don't even hear a bird chirping actually. Just nothing. It's just dead quiet out here today. As I'm looking around on the shoreline and all that granite that's all over the place, you see a lot of pink through it. This whole area seems to have a lot of pink granite. Take your paddle up. You don't want to drag it. And it don't look like much of a campsite here. A lot of rock. Nice place to pull off and stretch your legs though. I think I see a pile of blueberry patches there, right on top of that rock too. Alright, well let's make our way through those narrows and see what else we can find. bit of pink in that rock. Just like the rest of the rock around the lake. A lot of pink.
Not seeing any islands.
Don't see any good campsites, eh?
No.
Let's see what this little island has to say. This tiny one right here on our left.
Over there.
All right, so we got our campsite figured out. We found, what, 2 campsites, John? It's the only second campsite we found, eh?
Yeah.
The first one was okay. This one's a nice one. No garbage. There is a bathroom back there.
Yeah.
Not the greatest, but it's there. So yeah, we're gonna take it. And we got a beautiful view. I'll show you guys the view a little bit later. But for now, we got work to do. We gotta set up camp. Put up our tent in the trees back there. And we'll see, maybe we'll set up a tarp too. Because we're not that far away from supper time. So I will bring the whole backpack out there and we'll get set up.
Yeah, we got a nice frog here. Look at him. He's what kind of frog is he again?
That's a leopard frog.
Yeah, a leopard frog. He's looking real cool. Hey, frog.
He's a big one, actually. See if I can grab him sometime. What? Go do her fast.
He just jumped.
He went back to the same spot.
Because in Nabokese we were catching tons of fish.
Yeah, we were. I'm expecting to catch fish here. This is a lake trout lake, but there's usually a lot of bass in a lake trout lake. So I'm not, I didn't want to come here specifically to catch lake trout because that's a different type of fishing. Requires, you got to go deep, you got to troll really, really deep, and this time of year it's, you kind of need like downrigger equipment. So I wanted to come here and like paddle shorelines and catch bass is what I was thinking. But I've never been here. So for me it's just I like being out here. Catching fish is a lot of fun obviously when I catch those fish, but I just like being out here.
What if I just dropped it on the shore?
Extra buttery bannock. That. I'll give you one more little scoop for good luck. How's that?
It's a lot of
Okay, here. Right. Let's chow down. All right, end of day one, everybody.
Yes.
How do you like your first day, John?
Great.
Good paddle, eh?
Yeah. Found our campsite relatively quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's a nice site. This is beautiful.
yeah.
It was hot today, super hot. What time we got there now? 8:30ish.
9:01.
9:01. 9 o'clock. We're sitting underneath the tarp.
Got a fire going on.
Fire's going in over there. I think.
Yeah.
I think the mosquitoes gonna come out soon. We don't have them yet, but about that time of night, a few of them are gonna come out. How do you like the new tarp?
Yeah, it's a nice tarp. It's got a light.
So I bought this tarp a little while ago, but it's the first time I try it. This is the Eureka Trail 10. Yeah, Eureka Trail 10. Beautiful tarp. Guy outlines around the entire perimeter and right down the center. Multiple guy out, not a single grommet. Everything is heavy nylon looped over, and then a reinforcement sewn in the backside. And it's pretty smart design. It has the stuff sack is sewn right into the tarp, so you can't lose it. And all four corners of the tarp, there's a little mesh pocket, and there's two guy outlines on every corner supplied with the tarp. And those mesh pocket are designed that you bundle up your guy outlines and you shove them in the mesh pocket. It keeps them out of the way. It's a very smart idea. So this is the first trial. This is my trial run with this tarp, and so far I really like it. So Trail 10, obviously 10 by 10 or 3 by 3, however you want to look at that. Rough measurement, that is. So I think we're going to pull a pin there soon, eh?
Yep.
Tomorrow, day 2, we're going to hit the water and we're going to do some exploration. There's a river around the bend from where our campsite is. We're going to go explore that tomorrow. That leads to another lake. So unknown what we're going to do tomorrow. Well, we know what we're going to do. We're going to paddle and go explore and hopefully catch some fish.
Yeah.
Today was not a productive fishing day, but we didn't care about that. Today the adventure was more just getting out here and finding a place to crash, eh?
Yeah, and I did some exploring in the forest over there.
Yeah.
I actually went like a lot deeper than I thought I would end up going.
Yeah.
There was a squirrel. He made a noise.
Did he? He was mad at you, eh?
Yeah, I was too close to him. Yeah.
All right. Tomorrow morning we're gonna have a big breakfast and hit that water. It's gonna be a scorcher. It's gonna be hot for the next couple of days. So we're gonna cover up real good with sunscreen and the whole bit. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Video's not over. Stick around. We still got some exploration to do. Hopefully we got some great stuff to show you. And the only way of finding out is to stick around and see what happens.
Yep.
All right. Good night.
Hey.
All right, enough of this. I gotta eat. I'm gonna eat mine. All right, it's morning of day 2, 9:22 a.m. We're full of food, and we're heading off. We're gonna go do some paddling around today. We're not pitching another tent anywhere else. This is base camp behind us. We'll be back here. We don't know when, so we got food for today in case we don't make it back here for lunchtime or something like that. And I'm kind of expecting that we're not. There's a river that I want to explore. It turns into a creek, dumps into a next lake up. And if we can make it to that lake, be great. Do some paddling over there. If not, whatever. So let's go do it. What do I have?
Bass.
A little baby bass.
Still a bass.
Still a bass, still a fish. I already caught a couple of these this morning. There we go. Bye-bye, buddy. There we go. Oh, he's got a little bit more heft. What's going on here? Oh my God.
What?
You won't believe this. I have 2 bass on 1 lure. Oh my God, this is my first. I have never had. I've known people that had this happen to them, where they caught 2 fish with 1 lure, and there it is, 2 bass with 1 lure. That is absolutely awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's get him. Let's start with this guy. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of him. Come here, little guy. You know what? You hear these fish stories, well, there you have it, a true fish story. 2 fish on 1 lure. I love it. Well, I hope the day continues to give us little surprises like that. That's for sure. That is amazing. That is, I love it. Oh, you got a bass. Oh, you should have hit it. I saw your lure. You had a bass on your lure. If you would have gave it a little tug, you would have hooked him. All right. I'm thinking we're gonna have some bass action today. A bass. Stop reeling. You gotta hook him in the boat. Swing him my way out. Yeah. Swing some more. I will give you some line. Got more line. Stop reeling. You rod my way. Yeah. Lift up. Oh, he's feisty. Oh, he's on the wrong side of me. Keep. Hang on to him.
Try to bring it in. Come on, get it.
Trying. Still got a lot of energy. Don't mess with your line. There we go. Good job. Okay, open your bill. Oh yeah, that's a keeper bass right there. Okay, hang on here. Okay, so John caught the bass of the day. That's a nice one right there. So that's gonna be supper. So good job, John. I'm gonna put him on the stringer and he's gonna go in the frying pan. And you know what? You just drop that jig right next to that log next to the boat and boom, this big guy was just hanging in there. All right, good job, John. Good job. Now we got fish for supper. Pretty good, huh?
Yes.
Fills up the entire frying pan.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, we broke the microphone. Okay. That's not good.
That's okay. That's what happens when we're in the back country. We're rough on our equipment.
Yep.
So we got baked beans, we got bass, and once the bass is done, then I'm going to transfer that out, and we're going to put hash browns.
Yeah. It's a good looking fire.
Who made the fire?
I did.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, I made the fire.
There he is. There's two of them there. I don't know if you can see him. There's the one. He's not sure. He comes in and he goes away. There's another one coming. He literally came towards the camera. He's that big one. He's like, he's bigger than the one you caught yesterday. So here. Or he's big. Put your line in. Drop it slowly in front of the camera. Come on, do it. Show me the fish. Never mind. Good morning, everyone. Morning of day 3. Look at that out there, just beautiful. So the forecast today is 31 degrees. Humidex of 41 degrees. That's crazy hot. So today is the go home day. We weren't sure if we were going to be here 3 days or 4 days. And I think it's decided. We've explored the lake throughout, probably 80% of the lake yesterday. We know what's here. It's a bass lake full of bass, lots of bass action. Well, we've seen pretty much everything there is to see. So today, breakfast, no big panic. We're going to slowly break down camp and paddle out and do some more fishing on the way out and head back home. And I'm not going to sign off just yet. I have a feeling that we're going to have some more bass action to show. We'll see. Time will tell. For now, I hope you enjoyed that little underwater footage. I took some underwater footage of bass. I don't know yet how that's going to turn out. So hopefully that footage is going to turn out good enough to be seen. If not, well, I tried to take some underwater footage. I won't know myself until I get to the editing stage of the video. So stick around. We still got a long day ahead of us. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm gonna go finish up on making breakfast. Bring it back on in a little bit.